Hey guys, welcome back. So I did a little grinding and I learned Reraise with Celeste, along with some other crap. So let's give this another shot, shall we? Yeah, why not? So apparently I've heard that he does apparently Delta Train to your entire party after you've killed off two of the Dark Goblins. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but that's what I've heard. So, yeah. So, what you want to do is do Reraise to as many people as you can, basically. Pretty much. Hey, I don't know, Rome had Hastaga. I don't know when I learned that with her, but whatever. And Cyan actually learned Holy for some reason. I wasn't learning it, he just learned it. I think it was from one of his pieces of equipment, probably one of the Paladin, like the Paladin armor or something, but... Or maybe it was the White Ring, I don't know, but he just randomly learned Holy, so that was cool. It's like his only attack spell, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, I learned Meteor and Flare with Strago. I have a feeling Meteor's gonna kick some ass. Oh yeah, definitely. Non-elemental for the win. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely want to do Reraise to as many people as you can, you know? And yeah, this guy, he seems to do Grand Train to one character kind of as a counter. Sometimes. It's like sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he does, and what did that do? I think that takes off positive status, right? Doesn't it? I think so. Of course, I don't know. I was gonna say, it would probably take off haste, but she still has haste on, it looks like. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, of course. You notice how it's always Cyan? It's kind of weird, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do after this. I think really the only thing left is the Fanatic's Tower. You know, other than the new things, which I want to save for the end. I mean, I'll do them before Kefka's Tower, of course, but yeah. I'm gonna try to do the Fanatic's Tower before I do the new stuff, because the new stuff's probably gonna be even harder. Although I've heard some horrible things about the Fanatic's Tower, but that's actually where I went to learn some magic. And thanks for that. Jeez. Okay, we're in some trouble here. We're in some trouble. Okay, get up. Yeah, so apparently the Crypta takes someone dead and brings them back as a zombie. But it usually seems to miss. And apparently I've heard that if you're zombied, he won't use Grand Delta on you. So, I guess. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard. So, whatever. I'm just going by things people are telling me. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's true and what isn't, but, yeah. Yeah, so the fact is, we're actually almost done with this game. I mean, we just got the Fanatic's Tower, and, the new stuff, I think. And I guess if I wanted to, I could show off, like, Shadow's Dreams, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if they're gonna be any different, so I don't know. But, yeah. And I'm probably not gonna do any, Coliseum stuff. I mean, I'll probably do it off-screen, you know, unless there's, like, something really new or exciting to show off there. Otherwise, I'm probably not even gonna bother. I'll just get stuff on my own time, which I've already done, actually. I got a few things. I got a few weapons for Shadow that I didn't have. And, I think that's about it, really. But yeah, so I think what I'm gonna start doing now is focusing more on, this LP. You know, because we're almost done, I kinda wanna wrap it up. So, I hope you like this LP, because there's probably going to be more videos of this coming up more often. So, yeah. Because we're like almost finished, and I kind of want to get it wrapped up. You know? So I can put this one in the completed file. Yeah. And that'll be one less LP I'll have to worry about, you know? So that'll be good. Oh boy. Well, we only got one Dark Goblin left. Only one left. Yeah, so Reraise is pretty much a must. Even if you were in level 99, it would still kill you in one hit, so I mean... Yeah. That's pretty much how that works. Yeah, even with Reraise, this battle is still pretty brutal. You know? I mean, you gotta have some luck going into this, because you basically gotta keep the Reraise going. You know, and, yeah. Well, there we go. No more Dark Goblins to worry about. I don't know if they respawn, but hopefully not. So that would be kind of annoying if they respawned, so hopefully they don't. Reraise on you there, Realm. Why not? Even though it probably won't be doing it to you since you're not going to be attacking. Like, at all, I don't think. But just in case, you know, you never know. Seems like pretty much Strago and Cyan are going to be doing most of the attacking here. Celeste and Realm are just going to be, like, supporting everybody, you know, doing the Reraise and the healing and whatever else. But the good thing about this guy is Osmose works on him, you know? So that's good. Okay, I'm getting a little sick of seeing Grand Delta over and over again. Do you really have to counter every time someone hits you? I mean, come on. Why don't you do something different, you know? Why don't you wow us? Do something unexpected, you know? That'd be crazy. Leech. Leech. Flare. God, Flare and Meteor just takes so much MP to use, though. That's what sucks. I mean, they both take, what, like around 140 MP each? Damn. That's why Strago's MP is always so low in this battle. Because of that. It's crazy. Yeah, keep doing Gale Cut. That's kind of pathetic. I don't know if he has like a 50-50 chance of doing either Grand Delta as a counter or Gale Cut, but that's kind of stupid. I mean, dude, just why would you even do Gale Cut? It hurts like next to nothing, you know? I mean, why would you do Gale Cut when you could do Grand Delta, you know? It's like wipe before you poop. It don't make no sense. Let me tell you. It's crazy. Yeah, Cyan, get back up, and I gotta do Reraise to your ass again. And I might as well not even heal them. I mean, there's not much of a point to it, because they just die in one hit anyway. But I guess if their HP was low enough, they could die from a physical attack. Or what the hell? Okay, did not see that coming. That was annoying. Jeez. Don't be doing no leech now. Okay. You're not a leech. You're not a leech. I don't need to burn you off my body with a cigarette. I know what you're talking about. Flare. Yes. Good old Flare, yeah. It pretty much hurts the same amount that Holy Sword does, so that's pretty cool. Of course, the great thing about Holy Sword is it doesn't take any MP, and they're respawning. Great. Well, honestly, they're not really a big threat. I mean, I don't think they really do anything that threatening. I mean, pretty much Grand Delta is the only thing that's really that threatening in this battle, you know? Pretty much. There you go, Strago. A little Reraise will go a long way, you know what I'm saying? And how much HP does this guy have? Jeez. We're like almost at 10 minutes and he's still alive. It's crazy, man. He won't die. So he must have been given quite a bit of HP. I don't know. I mean, I'm doing attacks that do around 2,000 to 4,000 damage, so I mean that adds up to quite a bit. Especially if you've been in the battle for almost 10 minutes, you know? And you are obsessed with Sloga for some reason. It's getting annoying. Spindle. Spindle. I'm not your spindle, sailor. Jeez. Alright. Dry Ether. Yes, might as well. That gives you enough MP to cast Flare or Meteor once. That's stupid, but whatever. Okay, you go ahead and do that. Alrighty then. Alright, we've been in this battle for like 10 minutes now. I think it's safe to say you can die now, okay? Now, I plan on doing other stuff in this video. I kind of wanted to start the Fanatic's tower too, but if this keeps on going, it's not going to happen. But that's okay. We can always start it next time. No big deal. I mean, I'm not really looking forward to it, but I will be looking forward to getting it over with, I'll tell you that. Then I won't have to worry about it. You know, it keeps me up at night. It really does. No, actually it doesn't, but whatever. Whatever. Mind blast. Yes. Yeah, so the Fanatic's tower was where I went to spell grind. Because that's probably the best place in the game to do that. To learning spells. And I actually went to the Dragon Forest. And the first battle I got into was with this ultimate dragon who pretty much pwned me in a matter of seconds. So, I don't think... Sweet. But as I was saying, I don't think you can grind there until you're like really high leveled. So yeah, but we finally got this done. It only took like 11 minutes, but whatever. 6 magic points, Realm Learn Virus, Cyan Learn Mute, Cyan Learn Slow, Learn Grand Delta, sweet as hell. Paladin Shield, sweet. I did it! I actually beat Astos! Finally. It only took you 2 videos. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, you're stupidly happy, we know. I have to tell Gung-Ho he's avenged. Yeah, you go and do that. Gung-Ho! Gung-Ho! What's all the hullabaloo? Nice. Listen to me. I defeated Astos. You? It was more than just you, bub. You what? You beat Astos? You're lying. Lying! Well, kind of. It's a halfway lie. No, he's not. He really defeated Astos. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's give him that victory then. That's fine. Ho ho ho, if I didn't know better, I'd say that Astos wasn't my only enemy. I don't believe this. This has to be a joke. Ho ho ho. Yep. By the way, how are your wounds healing, Gung-Ho? Oh. Right. Eh? Oh, they're fine. Of course they are, since there were no wounds to begin with. Jeez. That evening. There I was, in a cave that seemed endless, then before I knew it, Astos appeared. Okay. I stared Astos straight in the eye, lifted my staff even though I had a sword equipped, and let him have it. Yeah, okay, buddy. Settle down there. Kapow! Thwack! Crash! What is this, a comic book? Or the Batman TV show? I wanted to show my enemy the true meaning of the word hero. And then... Okay, he's a little overexcited, but what can you do? What happened to Master? Huh? Finally he nodded off. However, let's let him be. He's nice and quiet. Now, about my wounds. Wait, first let me thank you. You gave Master a reason to go and defeat something that had tormented him for decades. Even if you were faking, that creature meant business. Yeah, he did. Jeez. What an apprentice he's trained. Amazing. Amazing. And what a terrible actor you are. Yeah. Only Strago could have been taken in by that performance. What the? Yeah, okay, all's well that ends well, I guess. At least for that scenario. Okay, so let's check out that paladin shield we got. I think we have the whole paladin set now, don't we? Except for the helmet. Do we have the helmet? I don't know, but... Okay, that looks really good. Let's see what protection it has. I'm guessing it has some. Oh yeah, look at all that. That's epic. Yeah, putting all the paladin equipment on the paladin would be really good. Can you imagine? He'd be like unstoppable. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. I think someone has the paladin helm on, but whatever. Let's see, we got Grand Delta now. Yeah. Which of course you're unable to do it to one person, like Astos was able to. That's weird, but whatever. Everything okay? Yeah, pretty much. Actually, it's not okay. We're going to the Fanatic's tower. I think only God can save us now. Jeez. This is gonna be painful, but we gotta do it, you know? We gotta do it. We gotta get it out of the way, you know? I'm sick of it lingering over my head. I want to get it done. And looking at the time, we should probably stop here, but you know what? I think we're gonna at least get it started. Might as well. So we're gonna take Cyan, I think. And Celeste, of course. And, I guess we could take Tina, and, I don't know, who else should we take? How about Strago? I'm thinking Strago, yeah. I mean, he's got Meteor and Flare, that sounds pretty good. So, yeah. Alright. And, I mean, Cyan's already got Holy. I'm sure that'll come in handy. He's got a lot of cure and support spells already, so... I'm sure he'll be useful. Plus, he's got that white ring, which does wonders for his magic. Yeah, she has the Paladin helm. You know, I think I'm going to give that to the Paladin. I mean, wouldn't that make sense? For the Paladin, to have all the Paladin equipment? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Okay. So, let's put all that on. I'm going to put that on. That'll be good for her magic. You know... I just like having elemental shields. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I think that's good. Okay, what do we got going on here? Yes, all good stuff. See, we'll give you the Esper crystal, of course. You gotta have that dual cast. Plus all the stat increase in White Cape. Have a little extra protection, you know, plus protection from Toad and Imp. Or rather, it's Toad in this game, I guess. Not Toad and Imp, but Toad and Silence. There you go. Alright. Got some stuff going on. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Alright. Let's see here. You're working on Phoenix. Okay. You keep working on that. It'll be cool. Alright, let's go, man. So this is probably going to be pretty ridiculous. Gonna be crazy, but we might as well get it started now. Maybe we can at least get to the first treasure room, you know. At least I can say I got somewhere here in this video. Alright, let's do this thing. Go ahead and save. I haven't saved in like 2 hours. That's cool. Alright. How come there's only one guy down here? Yeah, okay, no thanks. I'm guessing he's still gonna tell you the same thing about the treasure room. I already know about that. The members of the Minion of Darkness live in this tower. There's something wondrous atop it. Minion of Darkness? You can only use magic attacks inside, so unless your magic's strong, you'll never make it to the top. Yeah, my magic is pretty good, actually, so I think we can handle it, hopefully. If not, we'll just have to grind a little. You know, no big deal. L30 magic. Of course, if you don't know, you can only use magic here. You can't... I don't see why you can't use, like, blue magic. You know? But you can't. Whatever. But, yeah. Yeah, so a Metroid Quest actually has a video where it shows, here at the Fanatic's tower, the music was changed to, the Tyranno layer music from Chrono Trigger, which was pretty cool. I guess it didn't actually make it into the hack, though, which is a shame, but oh well. I thought it was pretty cool. You know. I mean, I'm not saying that this music isn't epic, because it is, but, you know. Whatevs. Alrighty then. There we go. Let's just climb up here. What the hell? We'll be doing that now. Alright, 30 magic. Yeah, but basically the higher you go, the harder the enemies get, you know, the more, the higher the level magic you're gonna fight. Like here, you're gonna fight like 10, 20, and 30. And you go up and you'll end up fighting like level 60, 70, 80, 90, all that good stuff. And you can also fight magic urns here, which are basically like a break, you know, because you basically just sit there and you can like suck up MP from them if you want with Osmos, and they'll just use like items on you, like remedies and, you know, elixirs and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, and give you some free magic points. I think they give you 5, so, you know, it's kind of a cool thing. Pretty cool. At least it's not like in Final Fantasy VII where you have to use an elixir on them, you know? So that's cool. Here's the first treasure. I think we're going to get this treasure and then we'll end it there. I think that's what's going to go down. Wild Stone. I'm guessing that's an accessory for... what's his name? I just wanted to call him Vargas for some reason. Tarza, that's it. I'm guessing that's who it's for. It is called Wild Stone, so that would make sense. But I think we're going to go ahead and stop here. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode where we will continue climbing this tower, and yeah. I don't know if we'll reach the top next time, but I guess we'll find out. And where the hell is this thing? There we go. For those of the wilderness. Yeah, I thought so. It doesn't say that it does anything, but whatever.